Hello, everybody, and welcome to your history agenda for the week of May 3rd through the 8th, 2020, or as I want to call it, the last week I can require you to do anything. So, here is what I'm going to have you do this week. All right. First off, if you got your feedback or I finished grading your musical summatives last Wednesday, and I got those posted up. Now, if you're curious how that got scored specifically, because I've had to do that in a different way this time, since it was put in through Turnitin through Canvas, it won't let me put the normal rubric on there as I normally do for different assignments where I use the rubric. So here's what I had to go in and do. You will notice that I put in Canvas another assignment that just says musical summative rubric, and it didn't have any kind of submission because there is no submission. What that is that's where I put your specific feedback for the summative, since it wouldn't let me put that rubric on with the Turnitin.com submission. The interface doesn't work the same way. So here's what you have to do to see the specific feedback. You click on that assignment, you click on your work there, and you click on the rubric like you normally would. So you just have to go into the assignment that says musical summative rubric. All right, and there you go. You click on it. I tried my best to, and unless the feedback kind of was obvious based on what you wrote, I tried to maybe put a little note in there in specific areas where something was lacking. So look back at what you wrote, look at your score, look at my notes, and if there's any questions about how I scored it, please shoot me a quick email, jump in on the Zoom meetings, anything like that, because we want to make sure these scores are correct, because this is going to be a big part, obviously, of your fourth quarter grade. So definitely check that out. Make sure it's right. Okay? Because we need to make sure it's right before grades are finalized later. Also, you will notice in your PowerSchool grade, there is something else that shows up that just says fourth quarter, and I'm counting it as a summative. All right, well, basically what I had to do, because the normal plan for fourth quarter I was gonna walk you through as much of the IA process as humanly possible, and when you gave me those documents at the end of the year, that was going to count, quote unquote, as your second summative. Well, clearly we do not have enough time to walk through enough of that process, okay, for me to be able to adequately take something like that as part of your summative grade. So what I basically just had to go in and do is everybody get some summative love, all right? Everybody gets it. So some people, that'll just keep your grade constant because of how you scored on everything else. Other people, hey, it's going to help you out some. But I basically just had to do that. To make sure that there was enough in the grade book to base a legitimate score on, so everybody got some summative love there. Everybody got 100 on that. Pretty cool, huh? So anyway, everybody got that. So that's what that is, if you're wondering. So you don't have to sweat. Don't worry about it. It just is what it is. I just had to put it in for everybody. So everybody got 100. Woo! Okay, so once you check out your summative score, because we want to make sure those are correct, okay? Then you will look at the video that I will post directly under this one, which is the IA intro part 2. Watch the whole thing. I know you're like, oh my gosh, Mr. Price, this is so long. It's not that bad. Please watch it. I will walk you through phase 1, which is what you are walking through this week. Helping to create that question that you will use next year, hopefully that you will use next year to guide you through your IA, okay? Watch it. I explain exactly what to do, exactly how to answer it. That is your quote-unquote assignment this week. That's it. Okay, so once you check out that summative score, make sure the feedback was right, make sure that fourth quarter grade's the way it needs to be. That is the last thing I will take from you is your phase 1. So please watch it. If you have any questions about how to do it, jump on, send me an emails, jump on the Zoom meetings, all that good stuff. Okay, that's it. That's what you're going to do this week. Also, once you do that, I will also post next week. I don't want to go ahead and do it now. I want to make sure I've got all the files right. The the survey that you will take, the Google form that you'll fill out to make your determination for how you want your grade to function, right? Because we got all the guidance from the state to say, all right, here's, do you want to use your third quarter grade as your second semester score? Do you want to use your third and fourth quarter together? Are you just going to take the PC-19? Whatever the deal is, I cannot give you any specific guidance on how to do that. All right, that has to be chosen by you, like if any real big question, I am not allowed to give you that direction. Okay, so don't ask me. All I can say is, here's the way to determine it. Check out what works best for you. Fill in the form. Okay? Please don't ask me which way you should go. I'm not allowed to tell you because ultimately it has to be up to you and your parents. You know what I mean? So just read your options, make that selection. But I will post those forms for each class, and I'll do it in a Canvas message next week for each class. Make sure you use the link for your appropriate class, fill it out, boom. But those will be posted, like I said, probably on Monday. I'll get those posted. So if you're watching this on Friday when I'm posting this, or sometime over the weekend, it's not there yet. It will be there Monday, May 3rd, and you'll make your decision. Those are the last things you will do for History of the Americas in your junior year. Good luck. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and hope you enjoy doing a little bit of preliminary research and coming up with your question. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.